All right, it's the next day, and I think I figured out what may have gone wrong here. I forgot to hook up the vacuum advance line. Is There's the fitting for it. So I think that was a major air leak, so a major vacuum leak. I bought a piece of hose on my way home from work, and we're gonna give this another go here. Hopefully, with some more success, better success than last night. Had semi success last night. It was, in my opinion, it sounded good the couple seconds it was running. So hopefully that this line, hooking this line up, is a trick, and fires right up, does all the wonderful things. Right now, I'm struggling to get this hose on. There's a tuning screw back here too, so that'll be fun. Yeah. That's not the trigger. Oh, seriously. All right. Well, they warned me about the location of all the goodies on this, but they didn't say that the vacuum hose hookup would be bigger than it is on the distributor. I gotta try and make this whole stretch on there. Which it doesn't seem to want to do. Here, I think I got it. That's the freaking line. I'm gonna have, all right, let's see. Soda. Drops of oil. A little bit up. This is what is the hell? Hello. Snug. Sorry, nose. I don't have to. Something with a little more reach as well. It's on there, but I want to make sure it's really on there. Okay. Get rid of this guy. Okay. See if we get any better action out of it today. And it's the friggin' starter. Wow. Ran a little bit that time. The hell? And just barely heated up the pipes on that one. They don't look all melted or anything in there. That don't mean nothing. And of course my battery's too weak to even see if I'm getting a spark right now. So that's half my battle. So it just died like somebody hit a kill switch. Which makes me think it just lost spark. It was cranking over that time though. I mean, it was running. Sounded good for a second there. I don't think it's a fuel issue now. Right now it's a battery issue, so I gotta figure that out. Alright, we're gonna try jumping it this time. I think I lost spark though, but find out in a second here. I don't know. I'm starting to think my starter is no good. Yep, I think I got a bad starter. I do believe. Yeah, starting to that's so weird. It's firing. Damn, that starter sounds struggling. Wow. It fired again. Popped a couple times. Plenty of fuel coming through the fuel filter. See that? Goes my idiot light hookup. Alright. And that starter is struggling. Why? Why? And that starter just sat for a couple years before I put it back in. And oh, now I'm trying it again. Take it and go get it tested. Seemed to run much better with that vacuum advance hooked up. Like it was, sucking too much air. The way it just stalled just then. And then it just popped. So is it still getting sparked? It seems so. But the starter is so struggling. I mean, struggling. I don't think it should sound that way. Not at all. Can it be? And if I crank it over by hand, it doesn't, it's not extremely difficult. Cranks over normal. Starter, wow. Struggle like a motherfucker. See in there. Tell. Squirting, let's see. Accelerator pump not working. There's something going on in there. I'm making sense right now. I'm pretty sure the starter should not sound that bad. I don't remember it sounding that bad before. I didn't change anything with the flywheel. See? Other than the compression that's there, it's spinning pretty freely. So whatever it is, it ain't the motor. It ain't the motor itself. At this point, I would have to guess the starter is just bad. And this wire, this positive wire, it's hot as hell. I'm cranking. It ran and then it died. It ran better. That vacuum line hooked up. Then died again like somebody hit a kill switch. Straight up died. Couple good things. I don't see any oil from underneath. Do, however, see oil right there on that shroud, that tin, that piece of tin, coming from no, I don't think it's coming from the sensor. I'm sure it's not coming from the sensor, but it is down on that tin, only on this side. Where the hell is it coming from? is kind of puzzling. If it's on top of that tin, I'd like to think it is stripping from the sensor. It's just kind of bad seal. Put some Teflon tape on there or something. It's just on top of the tin. Noticed it last night as well. Didn't think too much of it. I thought maybe I spilled a little gas. It was dark. So that's kind of puzzling. So I really don't see where it can be coming from. Alright, I got a couple mysteries to solve here. I'm going to pull my starter out and get it tested. Start there. Because that thing is struggling when it's cranking. So we'll see. Stay tuned. So I figured before I took the starter out, which I'm almost sure something's wrong with it. But before I did all that, I mean, it cranks the motor. So, and it was starting, but it stalled. So I wanted to try one more time for charging the battery, jumping it, to see if it would run. I actually swapped the hoses on the fuel pump, thinking maybe, because it really does seem like a fuel issue, but let's find out here. Oh, I don't know if I can find that throttle. Wow. Lost my screwdriver. So I don't like the idle. Got nothing to hold that throttle with. Maybe I can adjust that up. Get it started again. Start. I definitely had the fuel pump hooked up backwards. So that much is solved. The starter battery ordeal is something entirely different. Oh, thanks. Then get it to start again. I have to figure out a way to keep it idling too. Telling you, that is not good. Why it's struggling to crank. Very confusing. That starter is getting hot like crazy. Crazy hot. Yeah, I tried to let it idle. See if it would. And, see where I'm at now. Because of it. Disconnect the. And then battery cables are hot as mug. That feels fairly normal. Coil feels normal. Again, I got the oil on this shroud. Coming from where? I'm not sure. Kind of sucks though. If I can turn this idle up. See if that's enough charge on the battery. Damn. This, if the fucking starter would crank it a little better, I might get somewhere with this. Yeah. Damn, that's annoying. So, okay, back to what I was gonna do. I gotta take the starter out and at least get it tested and eliminate that as the culprit. Something's really dragging on that starter. I'm hoping it's the starter itself. I don't know what else it could be. The motor spins freely. Somehow, for some reason, the starter is really struggling, so that's where I'm at on it.